what's up guys? I've been meaning to do this video for some time now. This is I'm seeing a lot of players returning to the game, or there's an influx of newer players as well. Are really confused on how to get into the game, how to get the equipment needed to just PvE, but mostly until they get to a point where they're at a reasonable level where they PvP. You are thrown in at the deep end with War Command. I'm afraid it's just part and parcel of the game, the way it's gone over the years. But there is some simple tips just to give you a little bit of a head start. Today there's medal bases on the map. You can get all the new units, the Series 1s, all 6 of them that are out so far. I would say prioritise probably 3 of them over the rest for farming for now, and that's the Dervish, Doppler and Lightbringers. You want to get a couple of each. I don't know how much they cost because, as you can see, I'm fully bought out on them. Get a couple of them each, and then also get the tech. The gold tech's coming out in Shadow Ops today, so if you want to hold off, I'm not sure if it's all the tech. Kixeye only said the gold tech, so on their patch notes. But you can also buy. You're going to be farming, guys. I'm afraid it's the way the game is. It's going to be a grind for you to get back in, get to a reasonable level. But you can do it with Shadow Ops, but all the tech's in there. So if you're getting Dervish, Dopplers and Lightbringers, pick some of their tech. I think you can only buy the silver techs, silver and bronze, for these 3 units. Again, I can't tell you how much they are, so you have to have a look in your own gear store. Now, moving on next, if you have got a few extra blood thoriums and you haven't got, where is he? Leonard. I would probably try to grab him, and it's hard. The Leonard bases, I don't think they're out on the map, but you can get Leonard token bases. They do drop on the map, so you only got to buy that. That's a token. I think Leonard, the standard units in here, they disappear when you buy them. But yeah, don't buy the token, buy the unit, which I think is 3 blood for him. Grab him because of Hero Showdown next week. He's going to be important. It's not him that's important. It's the little drones, the little mites he spawns. Try to get him to level 6 if you can. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Leonard will drop on the map. The token base will drop on the map. It's one of the better token bases. It is quite tricky, but yeah, I wouldn't blow all your blood for him, because you want to save your blood for him basically for it's mostly PvP units now. The Hellhound and things like that, they will upscale your PvP battles. But one hero in there that I would buy 100% before Showdown, Hero Showdown, is that one. And then moving on, you've got all the bases on the map today, so you've got a big choice of what you can get. I would prioritise and all. Obviously, you're going to be hitting medals. You're probably best off hitting the 3s. I think of 4 Devouts can do a 3 about 10 times, and then send them home, just repair them. What I normally do is get a tune of get 4 or 5 tunes of 4 to 5 Devouts in each one, and just go hit multiple challenge 3 bases over and over. I wouldn't worry, they take too long. With what you got, you're probably going to take too long to hit the Highway Zealots 100. So yeah, just Ruby the 90s. I would prioritise the units you're going to pick up as well, and that would be, for now, I'd go with Adam. Pretty much there isn't, maybe Shepherd, but like right last on the list. Again, if you do want to get into PvP, you want to get your Phantom. Peggy, if it's on the map, I believe it is, or did it despawn this morning? I'm not sure. I'm trying to find. Definitely get Hive, guys. This will up your game. Try to get Hive, and obviously upgrade him. Try to get him to Elite or so, if possible. Yeah, Hive's important. I pretty much do most of my events with a Hive unit. Darkstorm's okay. It's had its day. It's not the unit it once was. So again, it is a nice unit to have. Destroyer wouldn't even bother. Herald wouldn't even bother. The War Rig, again, wouldn't bother. Prophet wouldn't bother. You really want to try to prioritise your the Series 1 units. They're just you can do most things, farming most things with them 3 units: Doppler, Dervish, and the Lightbringer. I think you've missed out if you haven't. Yeah, I think you've got the last event was the last event for the Bounty Hunter. Very good unit again. that is one. If it crops up on the map or you see it in a event prize store or something like that, try to get that one. It's just you get that radio tower down, you're cloaked. You can, if you're survivors as well, it makes it even better. I'm trying to think. There was something else I wanted to bring up, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I should have written it all down so I knew where I'd check it off as I went. Again, hover tanks have had their day. The legendary hover tanks, they're still usable, but not what they once were. Legendary, the Legion base, again, it's an okay unit in PvP. Right now, your focus will be on PvE to get the units to be added, then farm the PvP units. I wouldn't bother with the Siege Squadron. Chopper Company, again, it's not a unit it's had its day. Once again, it's not priority. Judge, again, not worth it. Trying to think, what else was I going to bring up? I don't want to take too much of your time up. Blackout, I think it's called, yeah, the Blackout. Wouldn't bother. Kixeye throw that on sale all the time, and I wouldn't even bother buying it. It's so far gone, it's unbelievable. I was going to bring something else. Oh yeah, Warpath, guys, that starts tonight. Every 12 hours you can get one blood thorium. And normally most sectors they do 0-0 bases, so if there's any 0-0 even tagged, most sectors, I'm saying, check with your sector leaders or whatever they are called, admins, to see what bases you can hit. If they say no, we're not doing tag 0-0, jump out and go farm in a different sector, but hit the 0-0 bases. Don't bother wasting troops just yet, especially in Warpath. You only want to get the one blood thorium every 12 hours if you can, if you're at home. And you also want to get the 10k for the Diamond Division, so get to about 12k, so if you get hit a few times. But you can do this all by hitting 0-0 bases on the map, and it just basically farming them until you've got all your blood thorium. I think it's about 18 or 20 you get by the time Warpath's finished, if you collect one every 12 hours. I think it's 18 off the top of my head. Romero wouldn't even bother. It is good, but you need the Diamond Tech, and the Diamond Tech's a 15-day upgrade. At this point of the game, it's not worth it. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, just Warpath. I think that was the last thing I wanted to bring up. Make sure you try to get involved with Warpath. Don't sit there not doing it, because you're going to need them blood thoriums. They're quite important for later on down the line, especially if you want to get into PvP more. It's them blood thoriums, the new legendary units that come out. You want to get. They do eventually drop on the map. I was expecting Dervish to drop this month, but they are not Dervish. Devouts, legendary Devouts to drop this month, but it doesn't look like they're gonna. And that's when you can pick up a couple of the units and 3 or 4 tokens per every 24 hours, I believe. Anyway, I think that's about as much as the knowledge I can give you at the minute. It's just farming. You just want to get medals so you can buy some of these new units. You definitely need at least 1 air and 1 grand, and I would go with Doppler myself and the Lightbringers. Hopefully this helps you out a little bit. There's been a lot of people asking, they're returning to the game, they're not sure what unit's good anymore. What you've got to understand is, unless you're going to throw thousands of pounds into the game, you're not going to catch up quick. It's going to be a grind, and it's just the way the game works at the minute, I'm afraid. Anyway, I hope that helps. Make sure you, last thing before I go, make sure you do pick up the logistics whenever you can in the events. I don't know if we get any in the Hero Showdown, I don't think so, but there will be a new unit. There will be new renowned levels to some of the older units. Some of them I wouldn't bother with, but I can't tell you for sure until I've got them in my hands and tested to see how good they are. So it's a bit tricky for me to answer that one. Anyway, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Hopefully this helps you out a little bit. Hopefully you get out there, you get grinding, because it's no good sitting there and asking people to help you. You've got to get out and do it yourself. And yeah, just try to pick up the units that are important to you. Anyway, take care guys, I hope this helps out, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.